Hello, nobody. This is Provinza. Um, it's the day 20 of me trying to journal my day-to-day activities. I know it's been a long journey since the day I started documenting my journals through YouTube videos. I don't prefer writing on paper because I find it boring. If I try to journal in the notebook, I may well escape. And the same goes for this YouTube videos, this live. I think I will, or I don't think I will, but there are some cases where I feel like giving up. Where I feel like, why am I doing this stupid shit? Just recording myself in the hope that I can improve my speaking in English. But that's not only the case. I just want to be a camera friendly. If I'm speaking anything in front of camera, I want to see myself confident. I'm looking just into my eyes, not on the camera right now. So you may feel like whether this stupid man is looking. As nobody is watching, nobody feels like that. But still, there is a case. There might be some guy in the future or anywhere, even I in the future self of me, I want myself to be a man who have his spoken English at pro level. If and only if he can communicate easily, he can articulate his thoughts to everybody. He can express what he thinks in the mind through his actions, through his speech, or through his language. Then he can do something well in his life. And that's the goal. The goal is simple. I just want to articulate my thought so clearly in English language that the viewer which that the viewer or that the person I am talking to, the person I am expressing uh, my views, my points, he becomes so clear that he understands each and every point. And that's the goal. There are something which I think I am lacking. I'm using too much of, and therefore the conjugatives which conduct, what do I say, conjugatives, the words which connect one sentence to another. I'm using it rapidly. Most of the time I use and as you see, I recently used and the other thing which I use, I don't know, cause it's not been that while since I started speaking English. I know English. I was from since childhood. Since childhood, I have been. I was born. What do I say? Huh. Since my childhood, I went to a boarding school where most of the people they expect you to speak in English, and there was a system of finding fine system of fine whenever someone speaks any other language or any language other than English, he or she will be fined of rupees 5. And and that time, like 7 to 8 to 9 years ago, it was really 5 rupees was worth it, was worth something. And nobody get that money just every day. So the fine system that teaches us the fine system teaches us to articulate your thought, simple thought into English. But what happened after that was I went to a school where these systems were not. I was I am able to understand everything that everybody, whoever is speaking English, speak to me. Most of the thing I understand. Understanding is not the problem. The main problem is I even I can speak English like I do, but the real problem is I get stuck somewhere and think in my mind what I have to say next, what I have to say next, and for that thing it took me a lot of time, literally a lot of time, and in order to express that thing in English, the system of my mind is not trained yet. So there are some of the drawbacks which I feel like I have. And speaking about my day-to-day activities, today was something good and something bad. And my experience of today was I feel so bad that I'm not good at anything. I feel it's not my feeling, but it's a thought that I need to change. Change in terms of what? In terms of mindset, in terms of my habits. The goal which I have set for this year is not aligning to the actions that I'm doing. It's currently 10th of 10 days passed by in 2025, and where am I? Nothing. Not even moved an inch from where I used to be at January 1st, 2025. These are some of the things, some of the thoughts which I think I have to share. But unfortunately, there are some guy to whom I want to share. But I don't, because I don't want them to feel bad about me. I don't want them to change their perspective about me. Yeah, with that being said, let's get started with my day-to-day activities. Today I wake up around 5:30. It's not 5:30, it's 6, 8. 6, 8 in the morning, and a friend of mine called me. He told me that if I am going to college or not, when I am going to college. So I told him, bro, listen, I'm just coming after a few minutes. Then after a few minutes, he called me back. He asked me, where are you? I said, I'm in my room. Then he moved to college and I have to go all alone because not all alone. On the way, I found a friend of mine who was late and I was late. So I went to the college. There was a subject called as theory of competition, which I don't like. There is nothing to say about, but the teacher which teach this language, he speaks too much of words. Like rather than teaching, he tells an example, and the examples are so long that even you forget what he is actually teaching. After that, we had a break of 2 hours, so I came back to my room, ate food, and went back again back, and we had a lab of DS data science, and it was fun lab. Not fun, but I learned something new. Everything is new, and there is a catch. I need to learn more about that thing. I think I'm feeling sleepy, so you might see my eyes shrinking down, and there is literally nothing else in my life. And the best part of today was, I don't even know what was the best part. There is a realization that the year is passed by. The third same which I am in, it's half past and I have not done anything yet. And the second one is I'm too much back from my batchmates. Yeah, that is the thing which I wanna share through this live channel. With that being said, I wanna say goodbye to you all. Take care. Take care. Bye bye. Sabakir.